Hey guys, now it is time to get this video recorded. I have tried recording this video about 6 times and the announcements continue to go and Hensley is giggling in the classroom, but we're going to do it this time. Okay, so here is time to get your final grade for your childhood memory paper. You are going to create what I call a theme revision. And I know that revising your paper is not what you love to do most in the world, but it is one thing that will make your writing stronger and better in the future. Good news, you do not have to rewrite your entire paper and resubmit it because I will not be reading them a second time. They were wonderful the first time, and that's where we're going to leave it. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to either hand you back your essay in class, or if you are remote, I will be scanning your paper and I will be emailing that to you. When you get a hold of your paper, you're going to notice lots and lots of markings. One, you're going to notice a lot of purple because I was just in a purple place when I was at home. I guess I was in a happy place. Normally I use red. So when you get a hold of your paper, you're going to see lots of markings. Some of them are going to be smiley faces, and some of them are going to say like LOL, and some of them are going to say ew, because I reacted as I read. You will also see markings on the paper that denote any grammatical issues. The main one across the board universally for the entire class would be run-on sentences. I will be doing a second video and I will put that up so that you can fix your run-on sentences. Some of your ideas just go on and on and on. Anyway, so here's what you're going to do. You're going to get a hold of your paper and you're going to number the mistakes on the paper. So in this one, I numbered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then after you number everything, because some of you are going to have 5 mistakes and some of you are going to have 17 mistakes and some of you may have 82 mistakes. I don't know. It's going to be okay though. All right, so you're going to take your mistake, and the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to create a nice little document here. And when you create your nice little document, you have the MLA set up, so your name, my name, class name, date, and you may see corrections to the MLA format. Those are not mistakes that you have to correct in the theme revision. All right, so the first mistake on this paper was a run-on sentence. So I'm going to say, my mistake was that I, and this is going to be how you fix every single mistake that you do. 1A, 2A, my mistake was that I, what'd you do wrong? In this sentence, my mistake was that I wrote a run-on sentence. Please be advised that they are run-on sentences. They are not run-off sentences. I've seen that before and I was very confused. Don't do that. They're run-on sentences. All right, then you're going to hit 1B. And for 1B, this is going to be where you rewrite the sentence and you're going to correct the run-on. So this one says, I was extremely rebellious as a child, and it did say comma, anytime my mother would order me to do something, I would do the exact opposite. Okay, so in this one, the issue comes right here because a comma is not strong enough to separate two independent clauses or two separate ideas that could be their own sentences. So a comma is not strong enough. A comma is weak. I'm going to put a semicolon because a semicolon is strong, and that we're going to talk about it. But a semicolon can divide those two sentences. And now that's perfect, and that one's done. So I'm going to come down. I would write 2A. My mistake was that I, whatever I did wrong. You could say my mistake was that I put me and my siblings instead of my siblings and I. There's a common theme running through a lot of papers these days where we put ourselves in front of others. In writing, this is one place that you can let others go first, and then you can wait your turn. So it'd be my siblings and I. In that case, you would say my mistake was I inverted the word order, and then you're going to correct it with 2B. So my mistake was that I is going to be the template that you're going to use for all of it. You are going to do this in MLA. There is going to be double spacing. You will completely rewrite the sentence. Don't halfway do it. If you have multiple mistakes per sentence, I'm okay if you decide to say I wrote a wrong sentence and I misspelled a word, and then you can correct them in the same correction. I'm okay with that. That might make your process of creating these smoother. If you look on Canvas, the rubric is there, so there is no question as to where your points are coming from. The bulk of your points will come from the original essay. The remainder of the points for this big, giant, summative test grade are going to come from the corrections that you make in this theme revision. As always, if you have any questions whatsoever, please reach out. I would much rather you ask than lose points. Thanks.